Head on in if you haven't made your way in yet. We have a new opening song today. It's one we've done here before, but it's been a little while. And we would love for you to help out with, there's some clapping. There's a beat we're going to show you. We would love for you to help us out with that. So even after we stop clapping, keep that going for us. All right. Blessed day, I am thankful, grateful heart, I am whole. Glory be to the power of this mind that I know. Soulful praise to the wonder, freedom sing a joyful song. Calling love to the center, lifting all is one. I'll sing it now, so it is anything I dream. It is singing now, so it is think bigger now, so it is. I'm holding this vision of peace, holding a world of harmony, calling love to the center, lifting all. We are free. Blessed day, I am thankful, grateful heart, I am whole. Glory be to the power of this mind that I know. Soulful praise to the wonder, freedom sing a joyful song. Calling love to the center, lifting all is one. I'll sing it now, so it is anything I dream. It is singing now, so it is think bigger now, so it is. I'm holding this vision of peace, knowing a world of harmony, calling love to the center, lifting all. We are free. Calling love to the center, lifting all. We are free.
Boy, that's hard to clap and sing and look at the words. To anybody else? I mean, I thought I was coordinated, but I discovered I'm not so coordinated. So, wow, anyway. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Reverend Lea Alvarado. I'm the minister here. So glad that you have joined us. My pronouns are she and her. We're glad that you have joined us today. We welcome all lifestyles, all beliefs, and no matter who you are welcome here. Lonnie Hickman is our prayer practitioner today. She is holding us all in prayer, and if there's something that you would like prayer for after service, you can join us up here on the front stage, on the stage, not front of the stage, on the stage, and she will hold you in prayer and do a 2-minute miracle with you if you need that. We are a spiritual philosophy that honors the greatest truths of all of the major religions, as you see there. And because at the heart of every faith tradition, there lies a shared message. And that message is that we are all one. And in the Science of Mind, we believe that as we transform our limiting thoughts and our limiting beliefs, that you get to experience heaven, not as a place, but as a state of mind. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge that this service today is being held on the traditional lands of the Cheyenne, Arapaho, and Ute people. I want to respectfully acknowledge those who have stewarded this land over the generations so that we can be here today. All right. Thank you, Brian. Yes, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. All right, let's say our mission together. Our mission: we are an inclusive community, inspiring personal growth, spiritual practice, and a positive way of life. And our vision: to awaken humanity, revealing a world that works for all. Okay. All right, announcements. Marie has some announcements. Come on up. Do we have a little walk-up music from Marie?
Yeah.
I was waiting for the kids song. I figured if I get the kids song, then I should go up. It would be my time. Okay, this is what's happening. Outreach for March. I'm excited about this. I like this outreach thing.
Yes.
A percentage of our tithes each month goes to support a local nonprofit. This month we are supporting Grace Upon Grace. The dream of Grace Upon Grace is to provide underserved people in our community with diapers, wipes, and period products to live and grow with grace and dignity while addressing the roots of social inequities. So thank you for your support of this wonderful organization. I love these folks. I think it's, you know that, I said this before, I'll just say it again. Ireland is the first country to provide period products to their women for free.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Ireland or Scotland, and
That's really
there you
good.
have it.
Nice.
So,
Love that.
yes. Save the date. Easter. It's a very special day, March 31st. Join us for a special Easter service and ceremony.
Mm-hmm. Ceremony, yes.
The queen of all ceremonies.
Well, I don't know about that, but
To honor the infinite possibilities available to us all.
yes.
That's what it is. So come and join us on Easter. After service, get ready for a celebration filled with fun activities suitable for all ages. The lineup includes human bingo, which is loads of fun. I am not a game person. I had fun with human bingo last year. It's not like Twister. There's none of that
definitely
involved.
not Twister.
But it's a lot of fun. So creative crafts, engaging games, and of course, the much anticipated egg hunt. So
Yes, fun
there's
for all.
something for everyone. And if you're not anticipating the egg hunt, human bingo, it's for you. Food for new thought. Oh, no, let's do this new class first, because it's probably behind me.
Yes, it is.
I had a feeling. Just had this weird feeling. I was trying to skip this new class, I think. Planning ahead, a gentle approach to end-of-life choices. I think that's why I skipped by it. With Reverend Sherry Jensen and practitioner Alani Hickman, the series offers practical support for facing difficult choices and making end-of-life decisions. I don't know why this makes me sad right now. It does. You'll get a chance to explore your preferences, questions, and fears about end-of-life planning.
It's a wonderful class.
Yeah.
We taught it a few months ago, and
Oh, it
it
was
was
called
so
something
popular
different,
that we're
wasn't
bringing
it?
it back, and it'll be offered during the daytime this time instead of the evening. So thank you, Lonnie and Reverend Sherry, for offering
this is a reincarnation
It's the same class. It's just
of
what we did a few
life
months ago.
living and whatever it was.
Yes.
It's reincarnated. It's see a gentle approach to the end of life. Be reincarnated.
simple,
Come to the
clear.
next class and be reincarnated.
Yeah.
Okay, food for new thought dinners. These dinners always sell out fast and they're super fun. We're looking for hosts. So if you would like to host a party, you choose the food and the theme. You can make it a crazy hat party, a costume party, a murder mystery, a casual dinner with no theme at all, just food. Once it gets I'd say a teeny bit warmer, but today it's like,
Today's amazing.
May. Once it gets a little bit less likely to snow, we'll do another barbecue at my house. So we'll do a food for thought, a new whatever it is. Okay. Every Sunday we gather to share a meal. Speaking of food, and tonight we're going to dinner at a local restaurant. Please meet at the welcome table after service if you're interested in joining for connection and food and conversation and a great meal. And that will be the time at which that will be revealed. That restaurant will be revealed. Because I don't know what it is either. If I'm going to find out, I have to stop at the welcome table. Everything else, love me a QR code. CSLNOCO.org on the website, and that is what I know.
Thank you, Marie. All right, we're we're going to slow things down a bit. Words are on the screen, the chant that we're going to do. I'm going to hit the singing bowl. Just allow the vibration to wash over you, and then we'll move into a chant and then a prayer.
Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. There is only love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. There is only love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. There is all. One more time. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is. There is only love.
And so in this space, in this moment, in this time, we recognize and know that that light of spirit, that divine presence is here in this space. That as we breathe in that light and that love. The chairs that we sit on, the ground beneath our feet is holy ground. And so we become aware of that presence, of that light. We trust and know that that light has guided us here today, whether we are in this physical space or whether we are online. We know that that presence is a guiding force and a blessing in our life. And we know that that love emanates from within us brightly, touching those all around us. That light is for us because it can never be against us. It is always conspiring for our highest and our greatest good. And so with great gratitude for this gathering today, great gratitude for this time to come together as one sweet and beautiful and beloved community. We are just so grateful for this time and for the energy and the light, and to be reminded of who we are, the truth of who we are. And so with gratitude, we release this, we let it go, we allow it to be, and together we say, and so it is.
This song is written by Denise Rosier, and I hope reminds you to stay open to what is coming to you. When a step seems too hard to take. Every turn feels like a big mistake. It makes you want to close your eyes and hide. Trust yourself, even if you're scared. Don't give up, don't give in to fear. All the strength you seek, you'll find inside. Open up, spread your wings and rise above the clouds in your mind that blind you to who you really are. Don't waste your time. No one else can live your life. Open up to what you've known all the time. You are more than you are. You are more than you are. Speak your mind, make a statement. Don't hide yourself out in the open. Step into the spotlight and shine. Be the change, fall like a domino, a chain reaction that sets the world aglow. You'll be amazed at how it falls in line. Open up, spread your wings and rise above the clouds in your mind that blind you to who you really are. Don't waste your time. No one else can live your life. Open up to what you've known all the time. You are more than you are. You are more than you are. You are more than you are. You are more than you are.
Thank you, Julie. Beautiful song. Okay, so Superflow Unleashed. Do you like that graphic? Little guy flying through the air. Yeah. So I want you to imagine that you have been gifted $1,000 in cash. Okay? So 10 $100 bills, someone has just gifted you that. And so I want you right now to just open your hands with your palms facing upward. And now look down at your hands, and imagine that you are holding this cash. So maybe you've got, 5 $100 bills in one hand and 5 in the other. So just imagine that, okay? You've all seen a $100 bill. You know what that looks like, yeah? So just pretend right now that your hands are holding this money. And feel the weight of it, feel the crispness of those bills, and if you need to close your eyes to just kind of imagine it, and just feel it. And now think about what you would do. What do you want to do with this cash? Now, some of you want to immediately put it into your savings account or in your checking account. You don't want to spend it, and some of you can't wait to spend it. So think about what you would do with this. Really feel it as though it's happening right in this moment. Those $100 bills are there in the palms of your hands, Even bring your hands to your nose. You can smell. You know the way money smells? See if you can smell that. Yeah, like really use all your senses as if it's happening. It's really happening right now. And now, close your hands and make a fist really tight in both hands. And now, as you close your hands, feel the money crunching underneath your hands there. And that's kind of sticking out on both hands, but you can feel it, yeah? You can feel that as you close your hands. Now open your eyes. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes, still keeping your hands in a fist. So our left hand is for receiving, okay? Our right hand is for giving. So what I want you to do is take your left hand and put it up facing, palm facing up, keeping it in the fist. You got the money still there. And then take your right hand and you're going to face it downward, okay? So that is your giving hand, your left is your receiving hand. And now I want you to turn to somebody next to you, and if you don't have anybody on either side of you, just pretend. Now you're going to try to give that money, keep your fist closed, you're going to try to give it to the person next to you, and then you're going to try to receive with your fist in your left hand that's also closed. So do it now. It's going to look funny. It's going to feel weird. But no, don't open your hand. You're going to keep your fist closed. You're closed. It's closed. You're trying to give. You're trying to receive. Yeah, it looks like you're all punching each other. Okay. So it doesn't really work, does it? It's kind of impossible to give with your hand like this, and it's impossible to receive with your hand like this. Yeah, it just doesn't work. So close your eyes. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes again. Now keeping your hands tightly closed. Tight, tight, tight. Now notice, become aware of the energy in your hands right now. Just notice. Become aware of the energy in your body. If you can. Notice how closing your fist, how it affects the energy in your body, if you can. Notice how it affects your heart center. Do you notice that it too is kind of closed right now? And now keeping your eyes closed, slowly, slowly open your hands with your palms facing upward. Now notice, keeping your eyes closed, notice the energy in your hands. Notice the energy in your body. Notice the energy in your heart. See if you can become aware of the subtle shift in energy as you opened your hands. And if you didn't, that's okay. But just notice. Okay, open your eyes. So sometimes we hold our money tightly, don't we? Sometimes it's just like that. It's like tight fists holding our money. We don't want to let go because we are afraid. We think that if we give it away, we're not going to have enough for ourselves. And so we hold it tightly. And did you notice that when you were holding it tightly, you couldn't give and you couldn't receive? Yeah? And so I love what Eric Butterworth said. How many of you know Eric Butterworth's work? Spiritual economics. Most people who have been on this spiritual path for a while are aware of this wonderful being. So he said this: the receiving is always a greater flow from within. The receiving is in the same stream as the giving. So in other words, it's the same vibration. So when we are open to receiving, we are also open to giving. And when we are also open to giving, we are open to receiving. There is a flow and an energy that happens when we are open than when we are closed. Yeah? It is our birthright, do you know, to live a prosperous life. Did you know that? It is our birthright. But we look at the world and we look at our life, and we have bought into a story that says that there is this limited supply. There is only a limited amount of money that is available. And that money is available to those who have careers where they make great money, those who've invested in the stock market, those who invest in buying and selling properties, or who've inherited money. They somehow are the lucky ones. The rest of us have to work hard. We have to work so hard to get that money, to receive that money, or we rely on our partners to support us, or we rely on our retirement accounts or government in order to have the money that we need. And so what we do is we make these entities or these individuals our source. Yeah? We make them our source, the source of the abundance in our life. Think about this for a moment. How many times have you said to yourself, I can't afford that? No, I can't buy that. I don't have the money for that. Or here's a big one. I'm on a fixed income. I'm on a limited income. I've said this before. That phrase should be completely taken out of the English language. It should not even be said, uttered from anyone's mouth. And the reason is because when we say we are on a fixed income, what are we saying? We are saying that the supply is limited. We are saying, we are declaring, we are affirming that my income is limited when it is not. And so whenever we declare something like that, whenever we affirm something like that, we are grounding it in even more. And whatever we declare and affirm, that becomes our experience in our life. Yeah? So our thoughts hold a certain vibration. We know this. Our thoughts are thought forms. They contain a certain frequency and vibration. And the universe just reflects back to us our predominant vibration. Whatever that is, whatever it is that we are holding within us, the universe just says, okay, I'm just going to keep reflecting back to you whatever that vibration and that frequency is. So in other words, our consciousness, it's the consciousness that we are holding that determines what shows up in our life. So if we believe that our income is limited in some way, then that is what continues to come back to us again and again. So if we just look at the facts of our life, and every single person has the channels, whatever those are, that the money is coming in on, yeah? So our Social Security checks, our jobs, our inheritance, whatever it is, we all have these channels where the money is coming in. But I'd like to expand our view of this. I'd like to expand your viewpoint so that you can see it in a new way. Are you up for that? Yes. Okay. So if we just look at the facts, it's limited. But, you know, metaphysics means beyond the physical. So we want to look at beyond the physical, beyond what is right there in front of us. Many of us hold our money tightly, whether we have a lot of it or not. We hold it tightly because we don't believe in the divine flow. We don't trust the divine flow. Or rather, we don't understand the spiritual laws that actually govern the universe. There are spiritual laws that are operating in the background all the time. Whether we understand them or not, Whether we are a good person or not, whether we are doing good in the world or not, it doesn't matter. These laws are impersonal and they are always operating. They simply respond to our vibration and to our energy. The law of circulation is one that generally refers to the idea that there's a natural flow of abundance and prosperity in the universe. And according to this principle, whether we give love, whether we give money, time, or other resources, as we openly share these things with others, the law of circulation says that it comes back to us. We then create space for more of that to come in. Edwene Gaines, a wonderful spiritual teacher who wrote the 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity, she said this: money is like love. The more you give away, the more you have. But it isn't just about the act of giving that brings more to our lives. It's the consciousness that is behind it. It's the consciousness that brings it to us. We can give all day long, but if we are doing it from a place because we feel obligated to do it, or we're doing it from a place of I should do this, it blocks the flow. So it's the consciousness behind it. It's like we demonstrated earlier. If we try to give with our hands closed, nothing can get through. And so what we are saying when we give from that energy and that space is that our supply is limited. We have bought into this idea that money can only come into our life through a particular way. And so we're saying that I have this limited income, this limited source of supply. And when we give it away, we worry that it won't be replenished, or it can only be replenished in a particular way. So what we are saying is that we do not trust the divine flow. We do not trust the flow of abundance in our life. So just sit with that for a moment. Do you fully trust the flow that is the divine in your life? Do you trust the flow of abundance? And just notice within yourself, I don't know if I do. Or maybe some of you do. Wherever you're at, it's okay. But it's good to ask ourselves this question to determine where we're at. What we are really saying is, I don't trust that God is my source. Now, some of you who are hearing this, you've heard this before. Some of you, I've lost some of you as soon as I said God, the word God. For others of you, saying God is my source, implying that our money and our abundance comes from God. Some of you are like, wait, what? What did you just say? Some of you understand this principle and have been working with this principle. Others of you may be hearing it for the first time. So wherever you're at with it, I invite you to just be open. To just be open that God is your source. God is your source. Another wonderful prosperity teacher, John Randolph Price, who wrote a book called The Little Abundance Book. And what he talks about in this book is he says that we shut off our supply as soon as we focus on getting money. Now, this is what society has taught us, though, hasn't it? We got to get the job. And then if that job doesn't pay us, then we got to go find another job. And if that job doesn't pay us, then maybe we got to get a second job or a third job. And we got to keep working to bring money in so that we can pay our bills, so that we can do what we need to do. And so he says this: You must begin this very moment to cease believing that money is your substance, your supply, your support, your security, or your safety. You must look to God alone as the source and take your mind completely off the outer effect. So this is a radical idea for most people, because we have spent our lives focused on the outer effect, on the effects in our life. Believing that money is our safety, that money is our security, that money helps us live. And yes, money is used to pay for goods and services, to put food on our table, and all of those things. But I invite us to shift our perception of it. To shift our perception that the money in our wallets, in our purses, in our pockets, is spirit in form. Every coin, every dollar, every check we write, all of it is God. All of it is divine substance. That means that it came from source. That means because God is unlimited, there is an unlimited supply of financial good. An unlimited supply. It doesn't matter how much money the U.S. Treasury makes. There is an unlimited supply because it comes from God, because it comes from source. We have limited it based on our thoughts and based on our beliefs. So are you willing to believe that God is your source? Are you willing? Yes?
Yes.
Some of you have known this. You may have just forgotten it. It's okay. We all forget. So I'm just here to remind you. So imagine for a moment that God, yes, is indeed your source. Even if you're having a rough time really knowing this, imagine. Just imagine with me. Feel it as though it's the truth. Try it on. You know, like a new outfit. See how it fits. How would this change your life if you walked through your life and said to yourself, God is my source, not your job, not your Social Security check, not the government, not your retirement, not your inheritance, not your investments. God is your source. How would your life change if you walked through the world and knew this and claimed this and declared this for your life? Do you know we can't create abundance and prosperity simply by saying, I want more? That doesn't seem to fit, does it? Well, I want more, so I say I want more, and I'm going to just look for another job, and I'm going to find another way to bring money in. So I'll just keep saying I'm going to find more money in my life. I want more money. But when we say I want more, all that does is it creates more of the experience of wanting it, and it remains out here somewhere. So our conscious mind can't shift it. We can create 10 million affirmations. It's not going to do a darn thing unless our consciousness has also shifted. Now, I don't want to badmouth affirmations because it's part of our teaching. Affirmations can be powerful, but it's the consciousness behind them that makes the difference. The shift happens when the consciousness shifts, when we can attune and align with Spirit. And how do we do that? How do we attune and align with Spirit? Well, we got to hang out with Spirit. We got to spend time tuning in with Spirit. That means meditation. Meditation is one of the best ways to do that. Walking in nature is also another way. Sitting against a tree, connecting with a beloved pet. Those are some ways, but meditation is the best way because that's our communion time. That's our time to connect. That's our time to connect with the unlimited power of God. God is infinite in its supply. It is infinite. You know, soon the trees are going to be covered with leaves. I can't wait. I don't know about the rest of you, but I cannot wait to see the trees filled with leaves again. An abundance of leaves, an abundance of flowers and colors. The universe is extraordinary. So it's about retraining our minds to see our lives differently. Some of us have patterns of thinking that go back to when we were little kids, that we learned from our parents about financial good in our life. So it's retraining our minds to know and trust that God is our source. Retraining our mind to know and see and feel God in a new way, in a different way. Not some man on a throne, but a vibration and an essence that is in support of who we are. And so in order to unleash that flow in our life, it's releasing our fears. It's letting go of the fears that it isn't possible, that we don't have enough. It's letting go of our belief in scarcity and lack, and instead knowing and trusting that the abundance and the prosperity that we desire is possible. If we believe that God is our source, if we believe that, then yes, there is an infinite supply that is available. So our job is to simply know, to affirm our abundance and to align with Spirit. And if we want to give it away, we get to do that with great joy in our heart. So I invite you, whether you are giving to this community or you are giving to a charity or you are giving to your neighbor, whatever kind of giving is important to you, I invite you today, starting today, to give with a new consciousness. And trusting and knowing that as we give with that consciousness, it returns to us multiplied. It's the law. Now, we don't give because we know we're going to get something in return. That's not the consciousness we want to have. But we're giving from our heart, from an open place, not a closed fist, but an open one. And we give thanks for that infinite flow in our life. So step one is connecting with Spirit, attuning with Spirit, practicing that. Practicing, attuning, and connecting, and being, and experiencing and feeling the oneness of God. And then affirming, God is my source. Try it on, feel what that feels like, play with it, walk with it, move through your life with it. And here's the thing too, it's important to give thanks for what we have now. Even if you got 2 pennies in your bank account, praise that. Give thanks for that. Give thanks for what it is that you currently have, whatever it is. Releasing any judgment about how your life has been and where your life is right now around your financial, whatever your financial life looks like right now. Be grateful for what it is now, for what it is you have right now. And then make a commitment, a silent commitment to yourself to do something different. This is part of our spiritual growth. And in time, we then develop a new relationship with money. We develop a new relationship with this idea that God is our source. So to do this requires us to open our hands, to receive the flow of divinity that God is. And we unblock that flow by releasing our fears, by releasing our judgments, and our thoughts of scarcity and lack. So starting today, make a commitment to yourself. I invite you. I'm not demanding, it's an invitation to practice this. Are you willing to practice? To claim, to declare, to affirm, to know, to practice tuning in with Spirit, and to say to yourself, God is my source. Paramahansa Yogananda said this beautiful affirmation, and when you came in today, you received this affirmation, and I'd like us to say it out loud together. So let's say this together. God is my own inexhaustible divine bank. I am always rich, for I have access to the cosmic storehouse. I will go forth in perfect faith in the power of omnipresent good to bring me what I need at the time I need it, and so it is. So I invite you now to close your eyes once again and place your arms out in front of you with your hands open, your palms facing towards the sky. And feel the energy moving in your hands, ready. Just set an intention that you are ready to receive the abundance and the prosperity that you desire. And to give and to share freely. Your heart is open. Feel your heart open, ready to give and ready to receive. Feel the divine flow in you, through you, and around you. Feel the infinite supply of good that is within you. Trust that God is your source, and there is an infinite amount of financial good that is raining down upon you. Feel your heart open, ready to receive. And now I want you to open your eyes. Open your eyes, and the money as it's pouring down upon you, just feel that as though it is the truth that is pouring down, coming down from the sky. So those online, I'm sorry that you can't participate in this moment, this wonderful moment. There is money being thrown up into the ceiling and down upon everybody. It is raining $100 bills. And just a side note, they are not real. Some of you are like, dang it, I wanted to go scoop all those up. Do I get some too? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. So let's just move into a closing prayer. We just feel the joy of the laughter, and we just imagine and know that although this money is just play money, we just know that there is money raining down upon our lives. And that our hearts are ready to receive this abundance, because God is unlimited in its supply. We declare and affirm and know that our lives are unlimited. That the abundance and the prosperity that we desire is coming into our lives from known and unknown places. We don't need to know where it is coming from. We just open ourselves to receive it. And we trust that that presence and that light and that love that is God is always there supporting us, cheering us on, giving us exactly what it is that we desire. And so with great gratitude for all that is flowing into our life, that divine flow of abundance, that unlimited supply, we just say thank you God, thank you Spirit, thank you Source for reminding me that you are my source, that God is my source. Thank you for being reminded of this truth. And so with that, we release this, we let it go, we allow it to be, we hand it over without attachment, and we simply say, and so it is.
I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe I will receive. Just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it will be mine. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind, just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. I do believe I will receive. Just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind, just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine.
Thank you, Julie. So there are a number of ways that you can give if you choose to give today. And so I just invite you to take your gift and place it on your heart. And let's say our offering affirmation together. This gift is spirit-informed, circulating and blessing all it touches. Freely I give, and joyfully I receive. Thank you all.
Sing along with us. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for love. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for love.
Thank you, Doug. All right, so I just bless all that is flowing into this beloved community, knowing that it allows us and supports us in continuing to do great work, both here in our communities and in the world. And so it is. Thank you all.
So it is.
Thank you, thank you. All right, is there anybody here for the first time? Welcome. Welcome so much. There's packets at the table as you walk out. If you'd like to get a packet, grab one. And if anybody's here online for the first time, welcome. So glad that you have decided to join us today. Okay, if you need spiritual support, as I mentioned, our practitioners will be up here. Reverend Sherry will be up here, and Lonnie Hickman. If there's something you would like prayer for, you're welcome to join us after service for that. And let's all stand for our closing benediction and our closing song. If you want to place your hands over your heart, and let's say our benediction together. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we awaken to the light of our own true nature. May we be healed. May we be a source of healing for all beings. Love is who I am. Love is who we are. Love is all there is.
I hear the music.
I hear the music
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I hear the music.
I hear the music
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I hear the music.
I hear the music
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
And the whole wide world is my home. I got a new day.
I got a new day
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I got a new day.
I got a new day
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I got a new day.
I got a new day
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
And the whole wide world is my home. I love the silence.
I love the silence
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I love the silence.
I love the silence
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
I love the silence.
I love the silence
Down in my soul.
down in my soul.
And the whole